As a traveling software developer, these are a few gadgets I cannot survive without. I work from different offices, so I carry everything with me in my backpack. It's a douche bag, and it's pretty much just a bag. It does not have any organization in it. I thought that it will suck big time, but I was quite wrong, because I have everything in my technical pouch here. More on this pouch later. I also have a company-issued laptop that I take with me, rain cover for the backpack, and rain pants. And you might ask why I don't carry an umbrella, because here in Bergen in Norway, the beautiful as this city is, it is the most rainy city in Europe with a record of 85 days raining in a row. Luckily, when it rains, it does that sideways. I also have this extra backpack that I carry with me. It's a very small and compact. It's very useful if I am shopping some groceries or I pick my son from school and he has a bunch of things with him to take home. And I have this small pouch with some cosmetics and some medical things that I might need, some vitamins, some nail cutters for the money makers. And on the top here of the backpack there is one pocket where I have things that I want to access easily. So if I meet somebody in a bus in the very morning, I need one of these fresh mints, easily available. I work as a managing consultant, which is a fancy name for a tech lead, but I'm a software developer by trade, which means that besides reviewing code, I also write quite a lot of code on my own. And as a consultant, I actually work from wherever I'm needed, either from a client home office, our company office, from the bus, from the city train, or somewhere in between. And also my company has the main office in a different city, in Oslo, where I'm today attending some Microsoft conference. Other than that, in my pockets I always carry these headphones, which have awesome sound and noise cancellation. They are small, they work reliable, connection is very good, battery holds quite a long. However, they suck at talking in public and in crowded spaces. People just do not hear me at all, so I have to have one headphone out and hold it as a microphone in front of me. PC is a Dell Windows PC. It has a very good specs, it has enough storage for tech. It even runs local LLMs because it has its own dedicated graphic card. I have this NFC sticker here for starting Wi-Fi sharing on the go, and I just tap it with my phone and the tasker does the rest. It shares my Wi-Fi, it turns on my favorite music app that plays ambient music so that I can focus on my work. I do use this G604 mouse. It has these action buttons on the mouse, which save me quite some time when doing repetitive tasks. It fits in my hands nicely. My phone of choice is this Samsung Z Fold 4 version. I love that I can use it as a phone, but I can also open it and use it as a tablet. And I do use it for taking notes, organizing my days, using it on meetings, watching courses in the plane and on the train. I even got to share presentations from this phone and it works quite great. And I had to do that because my PC was being repaired. I can take full meetings on this phone without any discomfort. I actually use the headphones and this phone quite often, and this large screen helps quite a lot. And I can also connect it to the larger screens. In some of our meeting rooms we have the screen on the wall where you can just plug in your PC or in my case my phone. I personally never bought into the minimalism. I do love gadgets, I do love things that make my everyday easier. And before I started working as a consultant, I had some concerns about packing everything with me. I used to have my own office where I would sit alone and I could just place things around as I would like them. So I stressed a bit on how I would actually adapt to this nomadic life, carrying all of that in this 15-liter, the smallest backpack possible. And this is where this tech pouch from Thule actually helps me quite a lot, as I keep carrying all my tech things within it. It is also very practical as a holding tray, so I can take it out on my desk and I can easily see if I'm missing something because everything has its own place inside. I have here a bunch of adapters because Dell has only 3 USB-C ports, headphones from Sennheiser, and these are quite good actually. I love them. They have good sound, they have a good noise cancelling, but they do suck when they're connected to PC. There's something wrong with either my PC, it's either Windows things, or maybe it's these headphones who are struggling. Wired headphones, I carry this as a backup, and they also do not work good with my PC for whatever reason. I definitely need to reconsider the headphone situation. One thing I use quite a lot is this thingy with cable adapters, and I bought this almost by accident, but it works just fine. It has quite a lot of cable adapters here, and it opens like this. I do bring regular yellow post-its with me But I recently purchased this Books e-ink tablet and I'm still reviewing it, but it has replaced my yellow pads for notes, and I also use it as a book reader, a week planner, and a bunch of other things. I do have this extra battery which has changed color for whatever reason. What I do like is that it has the capacity of 5000 mAh, but it has the also quite good input and output current, which means that it can quick charge my phone and I can also quick charge the battery itself. So I really like that. It's very small and compact, so I can just connect it to my phone and put it in my pocket, and I can just carry the phone around the airport like that, because usually at the end of the day I am missing just about those few hours on the phone when I'm using phone extensively. This USB-C cable actually costs $100. This is also the only cable that supports ultra-fast turbo charging for my phone, which I don't care much about, but when I'm at a hotel it really helps that I know that the phone can be quickly charged before I head out again. Which gets us to the charger, and I have this LinoCell 120 watts charger with 4 ports, which is excellent as I can charge my laptop and my phone at the same time. And it does charge my PC just fine, it just complains that it's not original. I also have with me this Pomodoro Cube. I use it relatively often when I really need to focus on something, and it's basically just a timer where you can set it up by turning it around. You can also change to the Pomodoro sequence, and it will then automatically count down 2 Pomodoro sessions for you. If I feel I'm lacking focus, sometimes I get hyperactive, I get too excited about some solutions, and I just cannot calm down. And if I forget to take breaks, I would sometimes get a headache because I'm just focusing on the work, and I would just forget to slow down a bit. Watch how I spend a day in a Norwegian startup. Bye!